Yeah, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Bliss, and today I'm going to be bringing you some class burst and class overview with Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Bliss, and today I'm going to be bringing you some class burst and class overview with my Frost Mage, Ditch Joni, Mitch Jones, Ditch Jones, some love. We recently dinged 110 and we did the Mage campaign, got all that shit sorted out. I've also learned a bit of the class. I actually wasn't enjoying it, leveling up and doing World PvE. It was not enjoyable at all. I was kind of getting weighed in, like absolutely annihilated. And then I was like, what have they done to Frost Mage? Like, I can't play Fire because I don't know what's going on over there. Fire just doesn't seem playable. And I wasn't playing Frost, like I was playing Frost, and I just wasn't enjoying it. I was like, why am I getting annihilated? Then I looked at my stats, and I'm going to hop in, and I'll show you guys in a second. I'm going to cut over to it so you're not waiting around. Right, so I came to a realization after going through all this heartache that if you look at my stats, you'll see exactly what the problem is. My haste is non-existent, so my Frostbolt is a 1.74 second cast, which as my main ability is kind of difficult. Obviously, you know, 15% haste. Now the problem is when leveling up, obviously you get what you're given. You know, whatever drops you get, etc. You're kind of stuck with it. So I've got a lot of crit, a lot of this and that, a lot of hit and miss. So I hit the problem where it's obviously I don't have any gear. I haven't ran specific stuff for my class. I haven't gone for specific gear for my class yet. So obviously just starting off, that is the problem. But we're going to go through what you're going to need for your class. So diving straight into it. Obviously we want a bit of crit, but we don't really want to focus on crit as kind of an off stat. We want to focus on haste and mastery. Haste obviously because we are going to cast a lot faster, which is what we need. We get 5 Frostbolt casts and then we get a Glacial Spike. That is a talent that we're going to be taking, which replaces the use for Ice Lance launching icicles. So, but as you know, mastery, you store the icicle damage from the Frostbolts and then you launch them. But with this being replaced, in theory, I don't know if it's a confirmed thing. If it wasn't, it would make no sense for mastery to even be a thing if it didn't work. So I assume that's the way it goes. Obviously that should increase your Glacial Spike damage, and Glacial Spike hits a lot. It hits really hard. So we want to go haste first, mastery second, or maybe actually maybe mastery then haste. I don't know, it's kind of one of those, but definitely haste and mastery are the two things that you want to be focusing on. And then we're going to hop over into talents. I'm going to just go through this all in one go instead of doing cuts and cuts and cuts, because it usually just looks really janky. So we're going to hop on board with Bone Chilling. Whenever you attempt to chill a target, you gain Bone Chilling, increasing all frost damage you deal by 0.5% for 8 seconds, stacking up to 12 times. And then we're going to go with Cold Snap because obviously it gives us Ice Block 2 charges and also heals us 3% of our maximum health every 1 second. I personally prefer Incantus Flow. A lot of people say Rune of Power, but I can't. It's one of those things where I forget to use it. So I personally take Incantus Flow because it's just a passive damage increase. If you pay attention to the stack every now and then, you know when to unleash your burst. Ice Nova for the obvious reason. It's just insane. And you know, your Ice Lance and Icicles now deal 5% increased damage to hitter. That's the base. That is essentially the glyph, the splitting ice glyph. And then we're going to hop on board Ring of Frost. I took this specifically for Arena. And then we're going to go with Unstable Magic. And then obviously we're going to take on Glacial Spike. Now, so essentially the way it works is we're going to build up our Frostbolt stacks for Icicles. We have 1 Icicle, and then we're going to get the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th. And now when we're at 5 Icicles, as you can see here, we have Glacial Spike activated. We also, on chance, get the Flurry activation, which makes a Flurry instant, which fires Icicles. You do not need to stack up Icicles for this. I think it's Ice Shards, actually. Yeah, it says it right there, Ice Shards. So, what I personally do is, obviously, I build up with my 5. I'm just going to mimic it. Build up. There's 1. There's 2. Obviously, if we have better haste, it's be a lot better. There's 3. There's 4. And there's 5. And then I'm going to charge this up. Do that, bang. You know, and then obviously if we had Flurry, we would fling that as well. But basically putting it into terms, really, also obviously if we get procs, we can make a much greater amount of burst here. If we get up to the point where we have Ice Lance stacks, we have Flurry stacks, we also have the Even Bolt artifact weapon, which gives us 2 stacks. So we can also throw that in. This is where haste plays. If we have all this haste, we can do so much more. And then we can throw the Glacial Spike and the Flurry, throw it all into one big combination. I have literally with Glacial Spike alone, I've one-shotted elite mobs in the world. So I also dueled my friend, and I shot. He was a blood DK at 100. You know, he's got like 3 million health. I chunked a good quarter of his fucking health off with Glacial Spike alone. I hit yesterday when I was playing in a dungeon, I hit 1.6 million on a mob without any bonuses, no buffs, nothing. I even had a low stack on encounters. I crit 1.6 million. So obviously this burst is just insane. If we can get all these things aligning, get more haste, we've obviously got icy veins we can pop, maybe you can get some haste trinkets and stuff like that. The amount of burst that we can put out as a frost mage is absolutely insane. For me at the moment it's a bit difficult just because of the haste lack that I have, the lack thereof of haste, and it's, you know, but the burst is absolutely insane. You know, put it into play. We're going to pull up on a target. We're going to pop that. We're going to get 5 frost spots going off. Hopefully we get procs. There we go. We have the flurry. And then we're going to build up to the last one. And then we're going to go for a glacial spike. Do that. Flurry. And then just the amount of sheer damage that you're going to be putting out is absolutely insane. In PvP, so I see for Arena how this could be just absolutely amazing. Frost Mage burst right now is just crazy in this expansion, but I'm lacking the haste. I need the gear, so you know it's one of those. And then obviously we have the honor talents, which are just honor talents are amazing. I just can't. The frozen orb talent is just absolutely great. Frost Mage is just. Once I figured out that haste is the problem, my stats are the problem, I was just sat there, you know, thinking, you know, I should not be this bad. The classes should not be based this bad. But then it made sense. When I actually pulled up my stats and looked at the stats, it made sense. So if I put the stats in place, you know, but the burst without the stats alone is just amazing. Absolutely amazing. The burst, I can just see it working so well in Arena. With, maybe with a Rogue, maybe, or a Unholy Death Knight. Might even be a really good comp right now. So, I just wanted to do this quick overview, show you the burst, show you the rundown of Frost Mage. Maybe if you're trying to get into it, you can see the sheer damage that we can put out. And it's just absolutely amazing. And obviously, we have Ice Barrier. And my Ice Barrier is so much right now. It's amazing. So, guys, I hope you enjoyed this quick, simple little video. Just giving you this introduction to Frost Mage, this quick overview. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to smash a like on it, subscribe for all my future content, and drop a comment down below. I'll see you guys in the next video. It's been Boy Bless. Peace.